On deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC, with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the Duke Blue Devils. For PA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 20. That's solid coverage. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude, is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the opens. His receiver pulling away from that defender makes a nice throw and a first.
Illinois getting set with him now. Looks back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I mean, this is exactly how they, especially on the road. This is a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the back. He's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Illinois lines up first and goal now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They punch it in on the opening possession. It's third and goal now. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. The pocket breaking down. And he cooked. Touchdown. Fighting Illini.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Blue Devils offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that a bit more from that play.
2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The Blue Devils are in the red zone now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. First down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And the field goal is good. Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Look out, room to run here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
So the offense 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To the air, it's Outlier. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Illinois has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Altmaier. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Illini line up now, first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down and goal upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Running back with the football. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Boy, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. The back's got it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To bootleg here. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. A handoff to the back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And he keeps it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Using his legs. It's Moore. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? And it's good right down the middle. After coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Outlier. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw here. Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Illinois will kick it off to get the 2nd half going. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
1st down and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He's going to hand this off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Altmaier. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Makes a nice move there. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're going to run it. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lane, loading through the gap when it opened up.
That's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
First down here for this offense. going to run it here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. That gain sets up a third down play. Grab down the middle. It's King. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Duke. Look out. Whole different game now.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out. Slow pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Throwing off play action. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And now the running back's got it again. They finally corral him at the 1.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. Few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's 4. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The comeback is on.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, clearly he'd like to keep the clock running after this play if they're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a third down pass here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's a keeper. Crosses the 35.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Scanning the field. It's Outlier. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he released it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He keeps it. QB draw. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Running out of time in the pocket. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
The offense really clicking here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
It's a quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here we go, third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. QB keeps it himself.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that, let's make it the surest way.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Back to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down of the 21.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback still with the football. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.